Okay, so in the last video, the review, I briefly touched on Kronika and saying she basically was a flop. I'm gonna go into more detail here into why I think she was a poor villain. And how can a freaking Titan be a poor villain? Real simple, by coming across as incompetent. Here you have a character, a billion years old. What people need to understand is this. Raiden and Fujin are like kids. They're like babies to Kronika, okay? This woman has seen 1 billion timelines, knows it all, meant to be all-seeing, and still gets washed. Okay, the first game, it was a surprise. We'll give you that. The second game, to know you were defeated and to have these guys come and defeat you again that easily, poor. She looked real lame in this game. And this just isn't a Mortal Kombat thing. This happens in Marvel, this happens in DC, where you have these big characters that are meant to be freaking eons, freaking billions of years old, and then they're getting outsmarted by normal people. How does Shang Tsung outsmart Kronika? In Marvel, you have this ability called Cosmic Awareness. Galactus has this ability. This ability allows you to know what's going on at any time, anywhere in the freaking universe. So if someone's plotting to kill you, you know this. But yet this guy is defeated so many times. Any Marvel fans here? Tell me how many times Galactus has lost to characters he shouldn't lose to, based off his brain power alone, not even his regular power. And you can call it PIS, you can call it plot armor, but how many times is this gonna happen until you start thinking this character is stupid? Here you have Kronika now, who have seen every single timeline, millions of times, defeated in the first game, has a chance to come back again, and she knows in the second game that she was defeated. Fujin tells her. And she knows everything about Shang Tsung. Knows he designed the crown, knows everything, and is still caught out. And yes, we get it. Shang Tsung was meant to be the main villain. So she had to be defeated. Understandable. But let her go out like a freaking G, not like some sucker. That was far too easy. Made the Titans look like crap. And you know, all throughout the game, there's no freaking urgency for people to grab the crown. You have a scene where Kronika is fighting Fujin and these guys. The crown falls on the ground. And Kronika is out here having a big blown conversation, talking absolute nonsense, when she could easily pick up the crown. Use one of your many powers to get it. Telekinesis, teleportation, whatever. But no urgency. Waits for them to put on the crown, then she gets washed. And the saving grace here, right here, is that they teamed up to defeat her. So at least they protected her hair. But then she's getting hurt by regular demons from Shang Tsung. Yeah, not really high booking for her right there. And she got washed and had to run out of town. And let's talk about her plot. Why in God's name? Like, there's so much things this character could have done. She's there bringing back the good guys to fight her. And look at the backup she had in the end. Look at you had these 3 revenants as your main characters to defend you. Where the hell is all the other powerful characters? I would have said bring back Onaga to defend you, but you would have probably turned him into a freaking jobber. In fact, probably Onaga wouldn't even listen to her. Onaga would probably try to kill her, so smart move. We don't want to see Onaga as no sub-boss. That man needs to be a boss. But yeah, her decisions. Look at the last line of defense. And you see her saying, let these guys destroy each other. And the same guys who fight each other get weird down, come up and whoop her ass. So what was the point? And you have a scene here where she tells Cetrion to sacrifice herself. For what? We saw no power boost, and most likely she took some of this power to empower these shitty revenants who were defeated with ease. Shitty planning. Then the level of incompetence. This woman has her back turned to 3 of the most dangerous people in the game. Gets one-shotted and drops, and look how badly she's hurt. I mean, come on. Did Kronika actually think Revenant Jade, Revenant Kung Lao, Revenant Kitana could defeat Shao Kahn, Sindel, and Shang Tsung with her crown? Like, come on. What would have been better right here is for her to fight with her daughter. Screw the sacrifice, because Cetrion would have clearly done better than these three losers. They got owned so quickly. That was bad. And it would make for a better story to have the mother and daughter fight side by side. Right? That would have been a much better fight. You can have Cetrion killed, and that would make Kronika actually snap and actually showcase her Titan powers. You know, what made her a Titan in the first place? Instead, she goes down so easily. Hell, she had ample time to recover, because after that, Shang Tsung was facing Shao Kahn and Sindel. Ample time to recover, ample time to come up with some kind of plan, some kind of strategy. No, after the fight, faces Shang Tsung and gets washed clean. And again, we get it. Shang Tsung had her crown, but again, brain power. She is literally meant to be smarter than every single character here combined. The only saving grace is that the 2 times she was defeated, it took strong opponents to take her out. If this was the writing from MKX, she would have probably got washed by Sonya one-on-one or Johnny Cage one-on-one. So that's the only saving grace here. If she's gonna be defeated, it has to be someone strong. But outside that, poor villain. Went down far too easily. She went down quicker than Monica Lewinsky. Ain't nobody checking for no Kronika anymore. I don't think there's anyone who wants to see her back as a villain again. This DLC done her in. See you, thanks for coming, goodbye.